The fifth way to get paid with ASEA is team commissions. Team commissions is the binary part of the comp plan, and the way you earn team commissions is by building two teams. You are going to build your left team and your right team. Maximum weekly earnings from team commissions is $10,000 US. Most people could live very well on $10,000 US per week, but it's important to know that unlimited income can be earned from other parts of the comp plan, including the check match and the diamond pool, and there are videos on this page to explain those ways of earning as well. So at this point, I'd like to introduce you to the concept of the sponsor tree and the binary tree. The computer sees everyone in your organization in two configurations, the sponsor tree and the binary tree. Let's take a closer look at the sponsor tree and the binary tree. You sponsor someone named Anne. She is first level to you in the sponsor tree, and she is placed on either the right or the left side of your binary tree. You sponsor someone named Bob. Bob is also first level to you in the sponsor tree. He is placed on the other side of your binary tree. You sponsor someone named Kurt. The computer will always know that you personally enrolled Kurt, but everyone you sponsor must be placed on either your left team or your right team. In this case, Kurt is placed on your left team. You sponsor Dave. Dave's got to be placed on one of your teams. In this case, Dave is placed on your right team. Now Anne begins to sponsor people. The computer will always see that Anne sponsored Pat, but Pat must be placed in one of Anne's binary legs, in this case on the left side. During this presentation, I will not go into the philosophy behind where people are placed in your binary tree, but you can learn more details about that by watching the Building Your Binary Tree video on this page. Anne sponsors someone named Eric. The computer will always see that Anne personally sponsored Eric, and Eric will be placed on Anne's other binary leg. The ASEA compensation plan uses the sponsor tree configuration to figure out your fast start bonus, your EMP, which is the executive momentum pool, as well as check match commissions. Your team commissions are earned through the binary tree configuration. It is important to note that rank advancements also are determined by binary tree volume, and you can watch the How to Achieve Ranks video on this page to understand more about that. And you can click on one of the 12 boxes on the home page of A-Team Support, pictured below your virtual office box, to learn more about how to see your sponsor and binary tree in your virtual office. The computer automatically places each associate in your organization in the personal enrollment tree and the binary tree. You don't have to worry about that. You can simply click Join Here, which will take you to the ASEA online enrollment form, where you will choose the country in which you wish to enroll someone and continue with the enrollment process. Or you can choose which binary team you'd like to place your people in, either your left team or your right team. Watch How to Build Your Binary Tree video on this page to learn how to place your new associates manually, and always ask your experienced upline for advice about binary placement when you sponsor your first people and afterwards as needed. So the all-important question, how do I earn team commissions from my binary tree? First of all, you must remain binary qualified. When you became a director, you also became binary qualified. This means that you personally enrolled at least one active associate on your left and one active associate on your right. These must be personally enrolled by you. They cannot be placed there by your upline. And to continue earning team commissions, you must always remain binary qualified, meaning that you maintain a personally enrolled active associate on your left team and on your right team. The definition of active is that they have at least 100 PV, which means personal volume, in the last 5 weeks. And this is usually satisfied by being on at least one case of monthly auto ship. And of course, you need to be active too to receive any ASEA commissions, which means you have at least 100 personal volume, again, usually satisfied by being on at least one case of auto ship. In this picture, your left team is green and your right team is purple. This consists of all the people that you've sponsored, they've sponsored, and so on. ASEA has a weekly compensation plan, as we've mentioned before. So let's pretend that 1 week you have 6,000 group volume on your left team and 5,000 group volume on your right team. ASEA says we are going to pay you 10% on your lesser leg volume for your team commissions. So in this case, you would earn $500 US for this weekly team commission cycle. Now, sometimes people say, well, why does ASEA only pay me on my lesser leg? Another way of saying this is that ASEA actually pays you 5% on each leg. So in this case, you'd be earning $250 on the left and $250 on the right, which again would of course equal $500. Now, the beauty of this system is that you never lose volume. So ASEA pays you 10% of your lesser leg. In this week, you got paid on the entire 5,000. So when you begin the next week, 0 group volume remains. But on your bigger leg, during this week, you got paid on the 5,000, but 1,000 group volume remains, and this will go to carryover volume. What this means is you will begin your next week with 1,000 points. And as long as you are active with at least 100 points personal volume, usually satisfied by auto ship, this carryover volume will continue to accumulate, kind of like rollover minutes on your cell phone, so that at some point in time, you will be able to be paid team commissions on the carryover volume as well. And your objective is to create balanced volume on your left and right binary legs. Now, no one is ever completely balanced, and the beauty of the binary is that everyone is continually working to balance their legs, and this encourages activity. We all have motivation to continually build one leg or the other, because when we do, we can get paid on the banked points that have been accumulating. Banked points are never flushed, they never go away, as long as you are active with at least 100 personal volume, normally satisfied by auto ship. And this is another advantage of the binary, is that it encourages consistent auto ship, because no one wants their banked points to flush, which happens if their auto ship stops. It's important to know that team commissions will be paid out after you accumulate at least 300 points on your lesser leg. If you don't have 300 points in any given week, your volume will continue to carry over from week to week until you have that 300 volume in your lesser leg. You will never lose volume, it just accumulates as long as you stay active.